All right, folks, you are tuned into the BBN. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Michael Scialdone. Make sure you follow the Instagram to see when we're going to go live, when we post videos and stuff. If you want to contact us for some reason, there's the email right there. And please like, comment, and subscribe on the video. I think our last video had like 250 views and 1 like. So please like and comment. Tell these guys what they're doing right. Tell them what they're doing wrong. And hit that notification bell too. You get notified when we go live and when we post. If you don't see the notification bell, it's because you're not subscribed. Now let's get to the action. That's still me. We got Lou Scialdone and Steve Fillipone against Renato Guida. Game to 10. Here at the Troy Italian Community Center, 5th Ave, Troy, New York. Right on the Hudson River. Former Dutch trading outpost. Troy is a Greek name, though, isn't it? Swing and a miss from Renato Guida there on the first shot. Looks like he's going to go straight to defense. Coming down off the board. Takes Paulino. That's a good ball. If he didn't have Paulino there, it would have been long. So we got a couple new things to try out here tonight. You must have noticed that transition, that intro screen. Let me focus on the cameras a little. Good shot from Lou. So 2 balls down for each team. Green's got the point. Renato's going to have to roll here. Paulino is about 6 inches from the backboard, so better to be short than long. Can't burn the ball. And I think he avoided the backboard by about a ½ inch. It's a real good ball. See if Lou and Steve can do something about that with this first ball here and maintain the hammer. Looks like Lou's lining up to shoot. Wonder if he's shooting his own ball. No, shooting the point ball. Hits it on the right side. That ball crossed between the fence post and the fence and went into the other court. I've been playing here since I was a kid. I've never seen that before. Great ball from Steve. Renato could shoot this. If I were Renato, I mean, Green's out of balls. Yeah, take a shot at it. Hits his own ball. And Paulino looks like he stole the point there, so that'll be 1 point for Renato. And my computer is freezing. That's all right. So we had an encoding issue with the encoder last stream. We'll see if it rears its head again this stream. But I did change some settings, so I think we should be all right. Long and on the left for Renato. Let's see that last shot one more time. Catches the left side of his own ball right over. Dank touches Paulino. He did that a couple times. Hitting Paulino. That frame when he wasn't necessarily trying to. He ended up with the point. Worked out for him. Good shot from Lou. Let's see if Renato can put the ball right back. Narrowly avoids burning the ball. He's got the point. Steve's got about 4 feet in there. Here comes his ball. A little early on the board. Oh, that stayed right up there on the board, though. Didn't come out too much. And then even takes a little bit of a left at the end. It's a real good ball. Renato's going to have to shoot this, I think. And I'm wrong. I guess there's no reason really for him to shoot it because he doesn't have a great second point in there. So Steve's ball's not touching Paulino. Tough call. Renato's just going to play defense here at this point. That's real hot. He's going to touch it, though. Bumps the Paulino over to his own ball. And Renato's got the point there. Good ball. I don't think he was trying to do that, but Renato with a few fortuitous rolls in the first couple frames. Lou's looking at, I'm sure, cutting out that the left side of that point ball, and he misses to the right. So that ball comes out. It'll be replaced. Last ball of the frame. Steve's doing the same thing, shooting the left side of that blue ball. Hits it on the right. That'll work. One green, 1-1. Let's see it again. So my dad is requesting shout-outs for other people. Hi, everybody. Alan Knox, my dad wants to say hi. Zachary, your father wants to say hi. He's giving me the thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment. Say hi. Like the video for me. Good shot from Renato there. So getting Paulino on the backboard, up near that left board. Tough to keep the ball up by the board. You can see how much Steve's came out. Trailed back a little bit at the end. It's a real good ball. Tough to beat, but it's kind of in a good spot for Renato because he could come down off the board and land on it because of where it is. All the balls kind of come down in that spot, but You got to get there. Not terrible to make that first ball short, even though he does block himself a little bit. Could possibly hide one behind it. He could have a bigger target now to shoot at if he wanted to shoot, but he's not going to. Yep, sneaks around it. Wow, beautiful ball. Lu's going to try and cut this one out again on the left. He missed to the right last time. See where this one ends up. Hits it dead center. Great shot, sticks around for the point. It's Renato's last ball. He's going to roll. I think he's going to try and bump up his own ball. He's going to hit the front one, though. So, not much Lu can do besides try and fit a ball between those two center blues. All the way across court. 60 feet down the court. He's got to hit something or it'll burn. Somehow right through there and touches nothing. Oh, Steve says he touched the ball. Steve said he tickled it. I didn't hit the replay marker because I was saving the replay from that shot. I was saving this replay here. You remember when that ball kept going back and forth? That's why I saved that replay.
You want to play it?
I don't know what that was all about.
Okay.
There's something wrong with my replay. So, 3 green. Steve burns the first ball. So green will be playing 3 on 4 here. Paulino is about, probably about 18 inches from the backboard, maybe a little more. Good ball. Same thing as on the other side of the court. Tough to keep it up by the board. They do want to come off quite a bit. But Steve rolled one down there earlier that took a turn at the end. Wow. Can't have it any better than that, really. Even if Lu hits that one solid, he could still come back and could still stick around and be the point. Hits it solid. And, oh, wow, look at that. Trickled out. Let's see what's going on with the replay here. Is it just going to... Okay, good. I don't know what happened last time. Yeah, catches it. Paulino gives himself 2 points. That noise you just heard was a shot from Renato. He hit one of the greens. His ball skipped over to the right. And green still has 2 points. He's shooting again. Misses everything. Renato's got 1 ball left. He's going to play defense. Doesn't really have to. I mean, he's got a really good ball there. I suppose it's a good idea, though. Wow, great ball. I think he took away 1 point. Good idea to play defense there because even though he does have a really good point, it's pretty tough to beat down there. Green has 2 balls that are a little bit separated. One's not directly behind the other, so they kind of have a bit of a fence. if they were to just roll in that direction, they could probably just touch one of their balls. And as we saw, the balls kind of come down a little bit towards where the Paulino is there. So if they were to just tap one of their balls, chances are, even if their ball that they rolled was long and kept going hit and touched the backboard, it would probably roll back and come down towards the Paulino, most likely making a point.
Blue is in. Really? Yeah, by 316.
Wow. So Renato beat both of those points. Lou, I think, is going to have to split, or he could roll. They're discussing here. He could roll towards his balls and hope that one of them comes in. Or he could shoot between, try and crotch those two balls there. Shoot the left side of the blue point ball and the right side of the green right between them. Hope to cut the blue to the right, maybe even stick around for 3 points, but who knows, who knows as the balls scatter, who knows where they're going to end up. I think he's going to shoot here. No consequences. This game, it's a friendly game, so shooters usually decide to shoot in that situation. Didn't work out, but that's the fun shot to take. Let's see it again. One more time, we glitched a little bit there for a second. Yeah, he just missed to the left, hit his ball. Solid, that's not what he wanted to do. So, Renato actually ended up with 2 points there because he cut his other ball out to the left. So 4-3. Good ball from Steve. Renato's going to roll on it, I think, because it's on the outside of Paulino there, meaning that it's further from the board. Good chance his ball could come down and either push it out or rest on it on the inside of that ball. But didn't come down very much. Touched Paulino, but I don't think he's going to get lucky this time like he did in the first frame.
It's green? Yep.
Renato says green still in. So it's ball number 3 from Renato already. Licking his lips. He must like it. I can see why. Lou's going to have to shoot this. Wow. That's a big miss. Not in terms of consequence, really. Just in terms of distance. Tug that one to the left. See if we can see something on the replay. Where the hell's my replay? I don't know what's going on here. Gonna shoot it again. You know what? I think I know what's going on. Let me change something. Get rid of that. I think I know what's going on with the replay. No good, says Lou. So, Last ball of the frame. Renato's got a point already. Can he make it 2? No, he can't. One more for Renato. So tie game, 4-4. Game to 6. Yeah, I programmed in these new transitions for the replay, trying to make it more so you could tell when we're switching to replay and back to the, back to normal, back to the game, back to live action. And I'm also trying a new projector screen so I can see what I'm doing on a bigger screen. But I think it's somewhere in there. Something is getting lost in translation with the replays. Hopefully I just fixed it though. Great ball from Steve, about a foot in front of Paulino. Bit of a teaser, but the only way for Renato to get there is up on the left there. Hope it trickles down off the board. He has a good point. His point is decent. His point's maybe a little more. Steve's is a little more than a foot, so Renato's got a 2-foot point in there, probably a little more than 2 feet. He could have shot it if he wanted to. Yeah, Renato's not the most prolific shooter, so opts to roll his second ball. He's rolling his third ball too here. If he can tuck one, if he can get one to come down and tuck behind those balls, that's going to be hard to hit. That's long though. So 3 balls down. Renato already walked all the way down the court. Gonna walk back down the court. I don't know if they teach you how to count to 4 in Naples public schools. Too busy making pizza. Good ball. So 4 decent rolls from Renato. Lou says he thinks they're in. So 4 decent balls from Renato, but I think Green is still going to have the point here. Renato made it a little more, well, he made it considerably more difficult for Green to come in for more than 1 point. But they got 3 balls to do something here. I think that they'll just roll. I mean, what are you going to shoot here?
Because even if we get this guy out, this isn't much further away.
Yeah, Lou's saying,
We can beat this ball, like land in front of this ball.
so just trying to land on that back ball.
Is that ball you just said to land in front of, is that about the same distance as the other blue one you just measured? Now, this is probably about 17, but if you lay on it, if you just lay on it, you'll have a point.
Yeah, he's saying if you can rest the ball right in front of that ball, it'll be the point. So that's what Steve will try to do. Here comes the ball. Pretty early on the board. It's going to come out quite a bit. Possibly on the inside of that. No. So he might have just sold the point actually.
I think it's still us.
We're going to get another measure here. The players think that it's still green, but it's close. I think he pushed it slightly. Still over 14 inches, he says. So Green's still in. 2 balls left. I wonder if he would think about. I wonder if Lou's going to think about shooting that blue ball there. I don't even know if that second green ball beats the one in the back. Meaning, if he shot that blue ball on the right, the blue ball that's on the right there. I don't know if he took that out, if Green would even have 2 points, but it doesn't matter. He's going to roll. That's a better line. Good speed. It's going to be 2 points. almost tickled Paulino to the right a little bit, which would have taken away a point, but 2 points there. A little different route, he says. No dice. 2 green.
As long as I know, most of the time on the hole, it's a point game. I don't even know. I don't have attention.
6-4. Lou and Steve could go out here. Paulino down by the yellow line. Not a lot of short Paulinos from these guys. This is a 60-foot court, so there's the potential for some real short play. You know, you go to some of these clubs like the Punta Raffavolo clubs with the 90-foot courts. Punta Raffavolo is another rule set used in international play and for the national use for the national qualifying tournaments, the USBF tournaments, and in international play. Requires 90-foot synthetic courts, of which there are only a handful in this country. So this is a more popular. This is open butch. This is a more popular style. When you go play on those 90-foot courts, though, the pointing line is like, I think, 19 feet up from the backboard. So right there, you're eliminating. It might be fewer than 19 feet, but I want to say it's 19 feet. Right there, it's down to 71 feet, and then the Paulino has to be before the pointing line. The Paulino can't be rolled beyond the pointing line on the other side of the court, so it's another 19 feet. So really, even though the court is 90 feet, you really are not using all 90 feet. So when you play here, if you're playing down 50 feet down the court, you know, you might be actually end up playing a longer game here in terms of, you know, distance of how far you're rolling and shooting to the Paulino than you would even on these courts that are much longer. So 4 balls down for Renato. Oops, I'm moving the wrong camera. Renato made me an espresso earlier. I think he put something in it. Also, I've been sick for the last week. I haven't had a beer in 10 days. This Corona tastes nice right now. Send me an email, Corona. Give me $5. You could sponsor the. You could be our beer sponsor. Actually, well, I won't burn any bridges, especially bridges that don't exist. They're the hardest to burn. So, you guys are probably wondering what's going on with the game at this point. I am too. I think green has 2 points. That's not going to come in. A little high up on the board. Too late on the board. It's not going to come down enough. Another difference you see from the players that play on synthetic courts and the players that play on the stone dust courts. Don't touch the blue one, he says. Yeah, it's the same path. Not going to come down. 2 green, 8-4. Not a whole lot of shooting these last couple frames. Haven't had a chance to see if I fix that replay issue. But as I was saying, another difference that you see from the synthetic players, the players that play in the synthetic courts, to the players that play on stone dust. Out in the East Coast here, there's a lot of stone dust courts. And these guys out here shoot a lot harder in general. Generally speaking, the players that play on stone dust shoot a lot harder than the players that play on synthetic, because on synthetic, it's like playing on a pool table, you know. If you shoot the ball with backspin, it skips a lot more because of the surface that you're playing on. It's not going to catch and roll forward, and the synthetic courts are, in general, are much more. They roll much truer. They're much more flat, and so you don't have to account as much for the different rolls of the court. Whereas on stone dust, if you want to guarantee that your ball is going to go straight, especially on a shot, and maintain its backspin, you got to throw it really hard. Ball's a little long from Renato there, I think. Lou says he thinks it's good. So oftentimes I go to tournaments out west, and the question that I get a lot, or that I see from guys about the other East Coast players, is, why do you shoot so hard? Because on those synthetic courts it seems unnecessary, which it is. But that's the reason, is that these courts, if you want to try a nice soft finesse shot like you'd see on a synthetic court, it's as soon as the ball hits the ground here, it's going to catch and start rolling forward. And with the rolls of the court, it could go wherever the court wants to take it. Great ball from Renato. We got a shot here and a chance to test out the replay. Hits them both. Let's see. Hits them both. Renato's. Lou's saying Renato might have 3 points there. Probably three, he says.
What do you like? What's it look like from down there?
So Renato's only got 1 ball left. See if Steve can put this ball in, make a point somehow with this ball, and force Renato to use his last ball. That's the priority for the green team here, is how can you make Renato use his last ball so that you can maintain the last ball. Discussing a shot on, I believe, those right 2 balls. Hits their ball.
Now he's got 3 for sure.
Little unlucky.
Want to try shooting arc ball?
Good hit. I think that's what he was shooting at. So Steve's got a big target now. He's got 3 greens over there. Even though from the angle where the camera's at, it looks like that ball's behind the other one, but it's really not. He can see those 3 balls. It's a pretty good target. He could shoot those balls. I think that's the call I would make. Shoot those balls and see if you can end up with 1 or 2 good points. But Steve's going to roll. Too hard, he says. Got to touch something. Yeah, Lou's trying to push it over with his foot, but nothing doing. It's a burnt ball. Renato's last ball. He could tie the game here. Tie game. Let's see that shot again. That's the ball he was shooting at just cut it a little too much on the left, gave it left-hand spin, and it just kept spinning right over. Cleared them all out. So it seems like I solved that replay issue. Too bad I can't use the big projector to see what I'm doing, but that's all right. You don't care about that, do you? You don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Well, all right. Couple feet short. In the way, though. Good spot. They're going to have to try and come on the right. Not going to be able to. I mean, it's possible to go around it on the left, but it's very hard to get the ball to stay all the way to the left there with the right speed that would be necessary. Easy to get the ball to stay on the left if you throw it way too hard. But with the right speed, it's not going to stay up on the left. So Steve sneaks around on the right. Great line. Just a little too hard. Keeps it in the court, though. Doesn't burn it. I imagine he'll try the same thing again, just a little bit lighter. It's going to be a good ball. Great ball, a little beyond Paulino. So Renato will roll towards his own ball here just to make a point, not necessarily to move his ball up, but he'll roll towards his ball just on the off chance that, you know, maybe he comes in contact with his own ball and gets lucky, or maybe he makes his own point. You can't be short here. Can't make this ball short because you could push your own ball up or you could land on that back green ball. Just touches his own ball. It's going to be a point. Opened up a little bit more than he would have liked. That's a good ball, though. Tough. Bit of a teaser. I imagine Lou will take the same path.
Is that ball a little behind Paulino?
He's asking if that ball is a little behind Paulino, so the reason to ask that is he's wondering if he were to rest his ball on that ball, will his ball be the point, which would be the case. So he's going to roll. He's got to come in on the right. It's not going to make it. It's going to be short. He tried to go straight at it rather than come down off the board the way that the rest of the balls have come. Interesting decision. He's trying the same ball that he just rolled. That's going to be a great ball if it stays straight. Oh, I don't think it made it. 3 inches short, says Steve. So Renato's got 1 point, 2 balls left to try and seal the deal here. Game to 10, so for those of you that can't do that math, that's 2 points that he needs. Little combo action. They're calling for a measure. From where I'm sitting, it looks like green has the second point. That green ball behind where you can't see it, it's behind Renato's left leg. That green ball there beats the second blue ball from the left, the one that's next to that green ball. So Renato still only has one. He's going to do the same thing, roll up towards his balls. He should do this one with a little bit more speed just to bump, because this time he's not trying to go. He's not trying to possibly make his own point. He is trying to bump here, so There it is. Good speed. Bumps his own ball. I think he did it. 2 points. That's the game. Well, there you have it, folks. A little bit of a choppy broadcast. Oop, not 12, 10. 10 to 8, Renato. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see that last shot again. Speed on that blue ball. Cuts the green one out and sticks around for the point. So that's all he needed. Well, I'm going to play now. So
You're going to play? Oh, nice.
yes, I'm going to play. I'm talking to the broadcast, not to you, Dad. You want to say hi? You wanted to say something to Alan and Zachary, right? Let's get our BBN. I'm going to do it again. Yeah, so your broadcast professional here forgot to I had the microphone turned all the way down. We just did a couple minutes of post-game interviews. And I had the microphone turned all the way down. So we're going to do this again, but we got a good rehearsal. Renato, do you remember what you said last time?
No, I'm going to change completely 100%.
Okay, start over.
Uh,
Go ahead, take the mic.
well, I was very lucky and I won the game.
Let's see the State of the Union
That's, yeah.
at the ICC.
I was very lucky on the last shot and I won the game. It was very good for me.
Okay. I seem to remember having this conversation before. It wasn't luck, though. You did that. That was the right call. That's what you should have done, right? Before you didn't have much of a choice. Roll on your two balls there.
That was the only choice, and I was lucky in that my choice, right? Yeah, the right choice and the right execution.
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit. That was a good shot.
Thank you, but
You got a fortuitous roll, after you hit the balls.
yeah,
But it was a good shot, and it was the right shot to make.
yes, it was a good shot. But again, luck is the 50% of the game for me.
51% on that shot, you said, right? That was the difference. Anything else? This time the microphone is on this time.
Yes, luckily. No. Hello to everybody that watched the game. Come over, enjoy. Yeah, enjoy the games. Join us, and we are happy to see you.
Hey, come Detroit. Thank you, everybody that came out for our tournament last month on the 14th. That was a lot of fun. I'm sure we'll be doing it again soon. And we have some pretty cool things in the works that we can't mention on the broadcast yet, but we'll be able to soon enough. So keep your ears to the streets.
Well, good luck to all of you.
Okay. Next, Lou, you want to do this again?
Sure, I'll say hi. Did you want to ask me something?
Yeah, what would you like to say?
Just a shout out to everybody watching. Alan, I know you're out there. Hopefully you're watching this, and maybe you can give me some pointers. I feel bad for my partner in that game because we had the game going, and I kind of made some bad shots.
Lucky with the one shot you hit what you were shooting at. Down there, you hit the ball that you were shooting. When Renato got 4 points, you hit the ball that you were shooting at.
Yes.
You hit it just a little too much on the left, and it spun it. And when it hit the sideboard, hit the backboard, and spun, just kept spinning over to the side. Renato ended up with 4 points.
Yeah.
I thought when you had the three balls over there on the side, I thought you guys were going to shoot that cluster.
It wasn't really a cluster. There was one out to the side and then two behind. So it would have taken two balls to clear out those three and then to roll in for another point.
No, you had your two balls. So when you shot and your ball spun and cleared out to the left, Then you guys had 3 balls over there on the
Oh,
left.
that last frame.
I
on
thought
that frame?
I thought you guys would shoot your 3 balls to see if something would come in.
That was one of the options.
You rolled, I think it burned, right? Yeah. So, anyways,
That was one of the options. I just want to say happy birthday to Steve. He is getting on in age, and I think he's going to make his way over here and say a few words.
Yeah, I'm getting on in years. That's right. So rolled some good balls tonight during our league play. So I had some good practice for this game. I think I rolled pretty well most of the game, but it only takes 1 or 2, poor rolls. I burned a couple that they were crucial shots, and there you go.
that one
Renato got 4 points out of it.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes sometimes. But congratulations to Renato. Renato likes to play solo because he gets to shoot 4 balls, and that definitely is an advantage.
He does always volunteer to play
He
solo,
does, doesn't he?
Whenever we need a solo player.
So,
And he always wins, so maybe it's time to stop letting him play solo.
well, let's all kick in and play a game, and you and I are going to team up. So
Okay, we'll
let's
take
see if we can beat him.
Peg. Yeah.
All right. I just
Good.
want to say hi to my wife, Nikki. I love you.
Hi, Nick.
She
Hi, Aaron. We miss you, Aaron.
she made my birthday a good birthday today. So thank you.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go play a game. So I'm done recording. Hopefully the microphone was on this time. Yeah, and hopefully I can figure out how to splice this in at the end. If I can't do that, then I might as well sell all this equipment. So thanks for watching. Please like the video, comment, say whatever you want. Let me get your pasta fagioli recipes this week in the comments, please. Thank you. And yeah, we'll see you next Wednesday probably. I mean, I upload these on Thursday. By the time I get home, it's Thursday. But we'll see you next week. Happy Valentine's Day. And take it easy.